Hi, I'm Dr. Moj, and today I'm inviting you to my 37th tutorial on the GRE. What I would like to show you today is how you quickly divide two powers of the same base. Now, in order to do this, I have taken here the following example, which you can see on the board. In this example, the power 5 to the exponent 7 is being divided by the power 5 to the exponent 4. So I would like to show you how you quickly do this division here. But before giving you the formula that tells you how to quickly do this division, I would like to show you the way that you arrive to that formula. So let us try to find out what this expression is equal to. Well, to do that, I'm going to apply the definition of exponentiation to the numerator and the denominator. So here, the numerator is 5 to the exponent 7. So therefore, since it is 5 to the exponent 7, it means a repeated multiplication of 7 factors of 5. So therefore, 5 to the exponent 7 is 5 multiplied by 5, okay, multiplied by 5. So I have 3 factors, then multiply by 5, then multiply by 5 again, then multiply by 5. So here I have 6 factors, then multiply by 5. So here I have the repeated multiplication of 7 factors of 5. Now this is to be divided by 5 to the exponent 4. In other words, at the denominator here, I should have the repeated multiplication of 4 factors of 5. So therefore, this is what I have. Now that I have expanded both the numerator and the denominator, now I can pose to simplify this expression here. Now this is a fraction. Being a fraction, I can reduce this fraction because the numerator and the denominator do share common factors. Here, this 5 can be crossed out with this 5 because the 2 factors here are common to the numerator, both the numerator and the denominator. Also, this factor here can be crossed out with that factor, and this factor here can also be crossed out with this factor, and this factor here can also be crossed out with this factor. Finally, as you can see here, we are left with only 3 factors of 5. In other words, the answer to this is 5 to the exponent 3. But if you look at the answer very carefully, you will see that actually the 3 here can be obtained by subtracting 4 from the 7. You see, we take the 7 and we subtract the 4, and we obtain the 3 here. So therefore, we could say that 5 to the exponent 7 over 5 to the exponent 4 is simply 5 to the exponent 7 minus 4. In other words, if you have a power of 5 divided by another power of 5, as long as the 2 bases are the same, well, the answer is obtained simply by writing the common base and then raising the common base to the exponent of the numerator minus the exponent of the denominator. Now, this result which I have obtained here can be generalized to any other situations where the base of the numerator and that of the denominator are the same. In other words, if I give you x to the power a to the exponent a divided by x to the exponent b, okay? then the answer to this, as long as the two bases here are the same, the answer to this is always equal to the common base written, okay? You write the common base, and then you raise the common base here to the exponent a minus b. It is always the exponent of the numerator minus the exponent of the denominator. It is not the other way around. It is not the exponent of the denominator minus that of the numerator. Okay? You have to be very careful about that. It is always the exponent of the numerator minus the exponent of the denominator. That gives you the exponent of the answer. Now, this formula here is applicable in all situations where you are dividing a power of a certain number by another power of the same number, as long as the bases are the same, and if the base is different from 0, then you can apply this formula. Okay? So here, let me repeat this again. If you divide two powers of the same base, as long as the base is different from 0, in other words, the x here cannot be equal to 0, but the x can be any number whatsoever. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can be any number, as long as the x is not 0. When you divide a power of x by another power of x, provided that the base here, the x is different from 0, then the answer is always obtained by writing the common base x and raising it to the exponent, the base of the exponent of the numerator minus that of the denominator. Now, let me give you another concrete example to illustrate this formula here. Suppose you have, let's say, 3 to the exponent 4 divided by 3 to the exponent, let's say, 3. Well, look, here the two bases are the same. It's 3 and 3. So therefore you can apply the formula. The two bases are the same, and at the same time the base is different from 0. So therefore you could say this is 3 and then raised to the power 4 minus 3. That is this exponent minus this one. Now if you do this calculation and simplify here, well, you will get 3 to the exponent 4 minus 3, that is 1. Okay? But 3 raised to the exponent 1 is simply equal to 3. Why? Because it is 1 factor of 3. So 1 factor of 3 is simply 3. So this will be the answer. So I hope you understand this. I would like you to revisit this video here and make sure that you understand it very clearly. Okay? I'm going to stop here, but I will welcome you to my next tutorial, which will come very soon. Thank you.